Let me in, I'm trying to fuck.
Let me in, I'm trying to fuck. Let me in, I'm trying to fuck now. I said, let me in.
Also, you're wearing the best shirt that I've seen so far.
Oh, appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, come on.
Everybody.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. Everybody likes it. I gotta. You can tell. I gotta get it. I got it done.
Can you stop bullshitting? I've asked you already. Now it's on the internet.
It's on camera like 3 times.
Now it's on the internet. You look at that camera. You live up to it. I've been asking you. I said I would pay for that shirt if you have another one made for me.
Yeah,
You haven't made a shirt for him?
No.
You made that?
Yeah, I got it
Like,
made.
come on.
Yeah, I got it made.
I didn't know.
You don't got it. This is a shit, man.
There's a lot of people that sell shirts. I didn't know that he made this.
Also, the other thing is like, shout out to the Undertaker for retiring.
Yeah. See, I used to be a wrestling fan, but yeah.
I thought he was already retired.
No, this is his actual.
He's actually like.
Wait,
it's crazy
no,
he's
but
doing interviews
they
now.
don't ever really retire.
No,
though. That
he's
fucker will be
retired.
back.
He's retired from the ring, like
Yeah,
full
right.
Yo,
ring.
this dude is doing interviews now.
He's never
for
done
this
interviews.
For this dude to break character, start doing interviews now.
Dude, when you see like the
Yeah,
90s
he's
shit,
done.
like he
He's
had
done.
like took down shit, like it's like I'm not gonna go to that shit, like I'm not gonna break character.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
he talks about it on one of the interviews. I mean, how he's such an old school wrestler still that the fact that he has to do like these interviews now,
Remember
kind of
the
like break
documentary,
character.
yeah.
He's kind of like that's not my shit.
Even last year when he had one of the fights, he went to Vince and was like, "Did I did okay?" Motherfucker, you're a legend. You don't go to your boss and it's like, "Did I did okay?"
Nah, but also too, it's I mean, yeah, put him away already, bro.
It's time to hang up. It's time to hang him up,
Yeah, you need.
bro. That motherfucker was scaring me since I was
I heard
like 9.
you were scared of like
I was very scared of the Undertaker,
that
bro.
music.
I was very scared. You mean to tell, bro? You're 9 years old, and
Come
there's a
on,
guy
dude,
coming
like-
out in a coffin. You mean to tell me he's dead and now he's alive? Like, bro, as a 9-year-old, I was very afraid of that, man.
And then like the end of the fight, you ended up in a casket. Like,
Come on, bro. And then you like
Rest in
that fucking
peace.
Paul Bear, Undertaker. What the fuck is this
carrying the
about?
fucking mom's ashes.
Nah, man,
Why
I
are
think
you doing that?
He
I
watches
think I learned
wrestling
at
with
an
a
early
cross in his
age.
hand. Santa Maria Madre de Dios.
Dude, he really used to scare me, man. Undertaker used to scare me.
Nah, but I think I learned at an early age enough to be like, okay, no, this is like.
Fake.
But then you got badasses like Stone Cold.
Oh no,
Steve
yeah,
Austin.
of course. I mean,
Come on.
Stone Cold. Stone Cold changed the
that's my
game.
shit. But yeah.
Wu-Tang forever, man.
Oh yeah, but yeah. Back to my shit. Yeah,
The
this dude's
music.
been asking for me for this shirt, and yeah, dude, I gotta make some. I got them made, and everyone's been asking for them, so I'll get them made. I got
You're just
you.
gonna have your name on the back
Yo,
too?
you
Nah,
heard it here
nah,
first,
nah,
everybody.
nah.
You heard it here first, everybody.
Nah,
He's gonna
I'll get
get
them
them
made.
made.
I'll get them made.
You heard
Nothing
it.
When this
crazy.
show
I'm not trying to
comes
sell
out,
anything. Just
if you don't have that shirt,
giving
you're
it
gonna be
to-
Dude, I'm so blind. Earlier when I saw the shirt, it wasn't this close, and I guess because I mean it's a
That's what
little,
I'm saying, like,
it's a little
I-
discolored now. But
yeah.
I was like, is that fucking Albert Einstein?
No, Ric Flair.
Bro, that's what I'm saying, yo. It's a little faded. I gotta reprint them out. Do a reprint.
Yeah, you do,
But yeah,
bro.
for sure.
I will take very good care of that shirt, man. I will wear
He
it for the most
frames
special
it.
occasions. I would wear it for the most special occasions, bro.
Breast bars.
Funerals.
The time you take him to the strip club.
Yes.
Yeah, we should all wear Wu-Tang shirts. That's what we can be in sync.
Especially
As a group,
then,
like,
bro.
yo,
That way they're
we're
like,
all
look,
together.
this is a party. Okay?
Yeah, like they
We need to
know,
show some love to
They
them.
know we're bringing the cash,
Yeah,
but we're sure like
we're
they're
here,
to party.
we're
Like,
here.
yeah,
Shit, man.
we're here to watch the game, eat some food, like, you know, like, enjoy
Shit.
the time.
Like, I'm just here.
Back to the
I'm
music.
just here for the music.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man, but if you let me talk, bro, we'll talk about it.
No. I was saying like you go to the strip club.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I love it, bro. You'll hear 504 Boys, you'll hear Juvenile, you'll hear all the classics, bro. All the butt-shaking classics.
Yeah. I know. I follow a couple of strip club DJs. I guess that DJ at strip clubs.
Really?
But
Really?
you've never been to a street.
Yeah.
But do they do the MCing also? And do they do it that
Well,
way?
I mean, I follow them on Instagram, so like I know.
you follow.
I know what they're doing.
Like I see them in the strip club, so
Really?
I see what they're doing.
No, really. You follow strip club DJs too?
Well, he's not. I mean, they're not strip club DJs, but they play at a strip club. Like,
That's exactly
Yeah,
what a strip club DJ is.
Well, I
Come
mean,
on.
I would consider a strip club DJ like somebody that's all
Residence,
he plays.
that's
Like,
everything he does.
A residency, like I know a strip club DJ. Like it's not like some creepy ass old dude that works at a warehouse. like 9 to 5, and then at night he does the fucking announcements. Barry has hair.
You felt it too, right? You heard it too, like some kind of fucking like Batman. You know, he works as Wayne Enterprises during the day, but at night.
But at night,
He's a strip club DJ.
Yeah. So, but then I also know
He's
dudes that do like
dark.
I'm
they do other
like,
shit.
fuck the Mandalorian. That's the next best show right there.
Right? Yo,
Yeah, like
Daytime.
9 to 5, 9 to 5 mailman and shit, but at nights.
no, this dude
She
shows
made
up.
that bullshit.
Yo, this dude shows up to work, right?
Plays
So
all
I
the
gotta
butt
check the
shit and
temperature.
classics.
Right, I gotta check the temperature. They come into work.
Yeah.
I'm checking his temperature. I'm like, yo, bro, how was your night? He's like, one of those nights. And I was like, I know what he does. You know what I mean? So I'm like, oh, okay. Old, like 40-something-year-old dude with like his hair like half missing, hanging on by a ponytail apenas, like half mid. Like,
He
you know
still
what I
likes
mean?
to party,
He
you know.
doesn't, he doesn't have a head of hair, but he had a
That I
ponytail.
consider.
We all know an uncle like
Yeah.
that.
Yo, that I consider a strip
Yeah.
club DJ.
George.
But some other dudes that I follow, they do other shit outside, but they also play at strip clubs.
That's strange to me. Like,
Yeah,
strip club.
like, it's weird.
That's
You-
strange.
You
to
want to
me.
hear a story? I
I'm
actually
here.
applied to be a strip club DJ at. Do you guys remember Nova Strip Club? The one that's like right behind the Walmart in
Yes.
Yarborough. That little fucking strip
Yeah, I
club.
saw that one.
Nope.
Do you remember it?
Oh,
It was on Vista del Sol.
yes, bro.
It was like right there.
Yes.
It wasn't there for that long.
Yeah, I was there for that long, but I actually applied to be a strip to be a
Dude,
DJ.
I showed up with some fucking hoodlums one time, bro.
Yeah,
at that strip club.
It was
Yeah,
definitely
yeah.
a hood strip club, bro.
I
Like,
went
you
with
need-
some
Nah, man.
gangbangers, bro. Like, no lie. And
You
they were
needed
like,
to know where the
and
strip
when we
club was
got
at.
there, it was like, you can tell, like, the situation was weird, man, because it was like 5:30 in the afternoon, and I was with some like legit gangbangers, bro. And they're like, "Hey, what's up, homie?" To the guy at the
The bouncer?
the bouncer. Like, "Hey, what's up,
And
homie?"
even the bouncer's like, no.
Yeah, even he was like that, bro. Because bouncer's like, "Hey, what's up, my boy?" He's like, "Yo, the girls in there, man." And he's like,
B squat.
there's a lot. There's a bunch, man. There's a bunch. And then like this other homie that was with him was like, "Hey, motherfucker, I'm serious. How is it in there?" And that guy was like, "It's not that good." So he's like,
When the person.
yeah, dude, and then get this. And then, okay, so like this gangster motherfucker says, like, looks at him and says, "I mean, thank you for your honesty, homeboy. Let's get the fuck out of here then." So then I'm like, "Shit, let's get out of here then." Like, however you guys want to do it.
Like, I haven't even opened my beer.
Yeah, man.
Like,
But you can't go to but you applied that.
Yeah, it was when I was first like doing my DJ shit. I went to go apply. I
when
didn't
to
get it, though.
apply. When to apply, but not to enjoy the show.
That is strange, dude. Like that you gotta apply to be
That's
a
funny. I
strip
was
club
gonna say
DJ.
like they actually have an application
Yeah,
process.
dude, it's like,
Imagine-
ladies and gentlemen,
imagine-
welcome back to Stacy. Stacy's not here because she's fucking
They
dead.
ask you as part of
Oh.
your resume, you gotta submit a mixtape of your introductions to the girl.
Yes, dude, imagine that.
Yo, we're gonna send you a list of each girl. Please show us your introduction for each one.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're here on a Sunday. We're here for Diamond.
No,
and
dude,
she's gonna drop it
that's
like
your
it's
monster
hot.
truck rally, boys.
Yeah,
That's
you
not a
only,
strip
you only
club.
pay for
Yeah,
the
bro.
edges.
That's not a
that's
strip
right.
You
club.
gotta have. Yo, my professor in college, he was a strip club DJ, like an announcer. He has the voice, bro. He
Wait,
did.
what? Your professor in college?
He used to be one.
Hey, school
He used to
doesn't
be
play
one.
that much.
Let me hear how you were gonna introduce a girl on stage.
Yo,
one.
it wasn't about
Diamond.
introducing. It was about just
no,
having the right
please,
jams.
please, bro. Like, tell me how
You
you.
have to introduce the girl.
Yeah,
like, ladies
now
and
that you
shit.
brought this
Diamond.
up that
Yo,
you were
it's
gonna
gonna
apply,
shake that.
I want to hear how you
Drop
were
it
gonna
like it's hot.
You said you were
with
gonna apply.
Diamond.
I want to
No.
hear it. How was it?
What do you mean? How was what?
If you
Your
had to
intro.
introduce
But
somebody,
it was no intro, bro. It was
For the
literally
girl,
like showing
man.
no,
up.
bro, you gotta introduce
It
her
was
by her
literally showing up
name
and being
and
like,
the stage.
Yo, I want to be your DJ.
no,
all it
no,
was.
no, that's not the one.
No. You have to have an intro for a girl. Like, come on.
Yeah, bro, come on. Oh, it's because you haven't been to strip clubs here in El Paso.
I haven't been to strip clubs to know what an intro sounds like.
Okay, you're gonna
Wow, we
introduce
really
to
have to
me.
take him for a
You're gonna
team, but-
introduce to me Diamond on stage one. How would you do it?
I wouldn't know, man.
Come on, bro. You applied for the job.
Shit, are you really gonna?
Yeah, we need this.
Well, he
We
also.
need it.
I mean, I don't. Never mind. I'm like,
Yo, he's gonna save me. He's gonna save me
I
right
was gonna say he also didn't get the job, so I mean,
There you go.
They didn't even interview him. Did they interview you? Did they interview you?
Bro, I barely made it to the front door.
Okay, then tell me how you would.
I give them the USB.
Bro, I got to the front door saying,
Nah,
I'm here to be the DJ.
Nah, dude, you're
That's
not cool.
fucked up, dude. That the manager was like, "Nah, you know what, bro? You're not the one."
What were you wearing?
Yeah, were you wearing that shirt? Anybody wearing that shirt should not be a strip club DJ.
You wearing a suit? I was like, what the fuck is this thing?
Bro, I went there with a button up and some slacks.
My khakis.
Interview ready.
Did you have shades?
No.
And a chain?
Nah.
Damn.
Nah.
I want
went
to
there
hear you.
week.
Please,
I went there
bro.
week.
Please, for me. Because it's me.
What?
Introduce Diamond to stage one.
It should just stage one.
Yo, I wouldn't know how to do it, bro. Yo, coming to stage one. Diamond.
That's not the way you do it, bro. Next up to the stage is Diamond, stage one.
There you go.
That's all you gotta do, bro.
You did it.
Well, you do it. I want to hear you introduce Diamond, please.
I can't introduce Diamond. I can do Snickers.
Oh.
Because she's thicker than a Snicker.
Oh.
That's you just did it,
Coming
bro.
to stage one, Snickers.
Thicker than a Snicker, stage
Thicker
one.
than a Snickers, stage one.
Like your Snickers.
No, say it like a strip club, not a bowling alley.
Right.
Oh shit. Like,
Lane one.
Coming to lane one.
do I have to like do I do a turkey toss?
Let's see if she can get a strike.
Gonna strike that.
All right. That's true. Man, we were at the stripper club for a while.
It's this
That's
guy's
about
fault,
time.
bro.
Oh yeah, it's my way. I got that. Shout out to my stripper friends. I love you guys. Keep it shaking over there. Those titties
Anyways.
still fire.
Yeah, that's Anyways.
Oh, shit.
Cesar.
I see you checking your watch over there, man.
That's gonna get a message. So I just want to see who it is.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh, is it time to go?
No,
Are we
no.
time?
Dude,
Still, we don't never have
Again,
time for this shit.
we've had people that go 3.5, 4 hours. The time doesn't really matter to us.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. As long as there's beer, I don't fucking care.
Again, yeah. Time doesn't matter.
4 hours?
Yeah, dude.
We can split it up into 2 episodes, which is
Yeah.
what we usually
Oh,
do. So that's usually what
Dude,
happens.
like, honestly, like I told, like when we finished recording with Words on Fire, shout out
Yeah.
to those guys.
Yeah.
Dude, it's like we're outside, like packing everything in my car, and we're like, dude, it felt like we just talked to an
No,
older
we were
version
like,
of ourselves.
shit, it's nighttime.
Yeah, we got there at fucking
Like
2.
1 in the afternoon.
Well, I mean, it gets dark by like what 5?
No,
days
but we
now.
got there at 2.
No,
we
yeah,
finished
it's
at
funny,
7.
though. It's funny because you'll hear it on that episode too. Every now and like probably
You see me walk up to like a pit.
that and like the Jules was like, God damn man, we're still going.
but then he didn't want to stop.
How much are we going for? It's like, dude, we'll go as long as you guys want. Oh, okay, cool. We'll keep going.
And then the other day we have to do another show with them
It's
too.
because, bro, we know the power of editing too, man. Like, you guys know it too.
Well, yeah, but I
at the
mean,
same time, we're like
okay,
freaking
no,
apart.
that's the other thing. I don't really edit much.
It's really
and from
Yeah.
from
The
start
video
to
is
stop, it goes. Like the audio doesn't end.
Yeah, like,
the
the
only
audio
thing
is
the only thing I
easy.
cut out is you guys don't hear it, but we clap before we start, so we know that's
Except on the
the
one
start
on
point.
Reynoso, which I put a fucking highlight on it, because we
But-
should just like clap to sync the mics. And then, like, clap.
Oh, that's what
But
you've been
yeah,
clapping.
that's
this whole
usually
time.
what I
Okay.
do it for, just to know, like,
Yeah,
okay,
'cause we
from this
have- we
point
have
we're
a camera,
starting
right?
and whatever. But yeah, the
Yeah, like-
audio, I don't cut much out. The only thing I do on the audio is trying to make it sound as clean as possible, and that's it.
Yeah, because he relies on the levels for the 4 mics. And then
sure.
for me to sync that audio, I had to rely on the mic. That's why I have another mic on the camera. And that's the clap for, like, I need to hear this, or I need to see it on the video, like the clap. I need to see that spike, and then synchronize everything.
okay.
Because we gotta do that shit. You gotta keep it clean, man.
But yeah, no, like
You guys got it figured out.
We
man.
tried.
But no, yeah.
I'm gonna do it again, bro.
We can go on.
Shout out to these cats, bro. Man. Yo, all day, every day, man. Shout out.
The first time we get chat, I was like, dude, what the fuck's going on? After this,
I'll
we
be
have
honest,
to.
I'll
After
say that.
this, we're
You
just have to
say
go to a
that,
hockey game.
I've actually been thinking, I was like, God damn it, we actually kind of got it down to a little bit of a science now. When
Yeah.
we started, oh my God, dude, we were
Dude,
fucking,
because I was doing everything.
we were very lost. We were
I
lost.
had to have a notepad, like with every mic goes to. I was like, oh, like this is Jeremy, this is Jay, this is Cesar. It's like I had to set up every mic before editing just anything. It's like, okay, this mic goes to this, this goes to this. And then it's like, okay, the sound here is too high. I had to take out the background noise. So he does the audio now. If anything, I'll just reduce that echo less for the video.
What do you use?
I use GarageBand.
Really?
I just keep it simple, yeah.
Yeah,
No shit.
Yeah.
He keeps it super simple. Like I'm
Pretty
surprised that he
much,
can do all this shit.
I'll just edit everything. Because, I mean, I've been, since COVID started, I've actually been doing a lot of recording on GarageBand for myself, my own music. So he was doing everything before, and I was like, you know, dude, just give me the audio. I'll fucking edit the audio, and I'll send it to you. Then you put it with the video. You do whatever you want to do with the video.
Breaks my time in half.
But yeah, no, I just use GarageBand. There's not much to it, honestly. It's
Yeah,
very
'cause
very
honestly-
easy. The only two things I'll tell you, the only two things I do really add a noise gate, trying to get rid of the excess noise, compress it a little bit, because a lot of times it's put Alex like CL, so I gotta keep the levels as much as I can.
Cool, no, you just fucked it up. You just
No, you know what, how I can fuck it up?
No. Don't. Because then I have to write it down.
Don't do it, man.
Don't do it. But no, yeah, that's essentially.
I see you, bro. I saw how much joy you had, bro.
That's
You were like,
that's
No,
a-
because we had a show where like there's a word that we can't say on broadcast or anything. So there's this word, and when I told one of our friends at Mona, we said it 62 times. So it was me bleeping that 62 times.
Damn.
And that's not even the problem. Like I started like this is my first concern. Is like I had to bleep this, so I had to break the audio. But then it was like fuck, my mic grabs the same audio that he, because it was next to me. Like so I had to bleep mine, and then I forgot to take the background noise. So I had to go to all those breaks, take the background noise.
That's why you just delete the whole audio from that specific
Yeah, but that was
time.
too far editing. Dude.
I was like,
I was too far editing.
that makes it.
Dude, like before,
Anyways,
it was taking
the
longer.
point I was trying to make, like, yeah, there's not much I really have to do to it other than a couple things.
That's more
Probably
me.
adjust it here and there in terms of like, if Alex kind of has a bright voice, so sometimes I try and bring up his lows and his mids a little bit to make him sound more manly. But just small thing like that. But yeah, GarageBand works easy, dude. There's not much you really need, especially for a podcast.
Yeah.
I'm not mixing a track, so I mean, there's not much you really need for if you're doing a podcast.
dude, I just, that's just a trip because
Yeah,
you know
like-
you're utilizing. See, people
simple
don't
thing,
people don't
yeah.
give
No,
enough.
but see, even then, like a lot of people. I'll say
Like, I need
this:
this
a lot of
shit.
people think
Right.
you need Logic, you need Pro
Right,
Tools. I'm like,
right,
no.
right. You don't need all that shit.
Honestly, GarageBand works great. The covers and the original music that I've been doing, I've been using GarageBand, and it works fine. Like
On
you
an
don't
iPad.
need a lot. You don't need a lot.
Yeah, no, you don't need a lot.
So I mean,
Yeah, like
don't,
for
bro,
like
you
for
don't.
me, like
No.
honestly, for me editing the video and everything, I use Premiere.
okay.
But it's because I'm a graphic
they so
designer.
fancy.
No, but because I'm a graphic designer, so I already pay for this. So it's like I pay $50 a month like to all this equipment.
This guy. Before I got an iPhone, now he tells me, he goes, "You have an iPhone, you can do everything." And I was like,
Yeah,
that's true.
I mean, people don't
yeah,
give
I
a
know, like, yeah,
That's
like,
true.
That's like you just have to sit down and like fucking learn what you have in front of you. Like
People don't give enough love to that, bro. People think you need to go get Logic, or
No,
people
you
think
really
you need
don't.
to go get Pro Tools.
yeah, you really don't.
You could really get like something.
No, yeah.
Like, I'm just taking advantage of what I have
the
to do.
thing is
for
that
sure.
everyone just sees like, what are they using? Like, what's fucking Swiss Beast using? What's
Yeah,
DJ,
like-
DJ Khaled using? I'm like, dude,
what?
Those guys have fucking $6,000 mixing boards. They got
Dude, their
$3,000
fucking mics
microphones.
are like $5
You can't
grand.
afford that. Like, no offense, but you can't afford that. You gotta make use of what you got.
Yeah.
Like, come on,
Start
like, we
out
have
small.
these mics.
Again, like these mics didn't cost as much.
Fucking-
The mic that I used to record didn't cost me much. I used what I could get a hold of, and you make it work. And a lot of times, honestly, like I've heard our podcast and I've heard the stuff that I did. I'm like, it sounds good. Like from the beginning to now, like especially after doing it a
Yeah,
couple
'cause
times,
we
we
have to
get
choose the mic, so.
used to it. You get the trade down. It starts to sound better, and you don't need Pro Tools, you don't need Logic, you don't need a $6,000 board, you don't need a Shure mic that's gonna fucking drive you crazy. Even though that's the next thing we're gonna get because we really like those mics.
No,
But-
we just like.
but to start, for anybody who wants to do anything like that, you don't need
Yeah.
it. Make use of what you got, and eventually, I promise you, it will sound good. It just takes time. It takes
Yeah, because
practice. It
honestly,
takes
if
time.
you like look at our first videos, like we have like smaller mics, and you see us like going to like tables like, hey.
Yeah. The,
But it was
the
just like
first couple
because all
ones
the
were
mics that
interesting.
we
yeah.
had.
The magic is in your levels, man. Like
Well,
that's
No,
what-
yeah.
that's what he does.
That's
why
what I'm
he's the only
saying.
one with
Like,
the fucking headset.
because that's the other thing. So when we first got these mics too, you could hear it too. I think it was the coffee party video. We had the levels all the way up.
yeah.
And when I was editing, I was like, "Oh my fucking god! There is so much distortion and gain in this. This is terrible." So now I
shout out to Coffee Party.
usually only have it like at a 6, maybe 7. Every
you'll
now
see
and
him,
then
like,
along the
moving
way,
it,
I'll adjust a little bit if I can hear it. But then, like for the most part, you don't need that much. And that's the thing. A lot of people think you
Yeah.
just gotta have it all the way up
All
and
the
shit like
way
that.
up.
Like,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
you really don't
the
need
one
that.
thing I will tell people is like the only thing you have to invest is more anything like a recorder, like how we have our own interface. The reason is because like you can do it on your computer, but what if your computer dies?
It's more of how
Or
you're
if it
gonna use
crashes?
it. It's more of how you're gonna do it. If you
Because
want
if it crashes, like you're fucked. Your
Yeah.
audio is lost. So that's why we have an SD
Like-
for this and an SD for the camera.
That's what I'm saying. Like even how you said you used to do a podcast on your iPad, that works too. You, as long as you get something that works with what your setup
This
is.
has the eye with the little eye
Yeah.
ring, the little.
It works.
See, and I
yeah.
have. That's what I use for my fucking. Whenever I'm recording my music and shit,
Yeah,
that's all I use. is
Yeah,
the
so
iRig.
that was his. So like, yeah, well, cause like he had like I said, he had a podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, look at you, bro,
So-
out here being great. Look,
So,
damn it,
like
bro.
something
the
last
one thing we did miss in the story was that he showed me his podcast.
I thought the compa,
So
bro.
that's when I was like, hey man, you got something here. Like that was also part of the story was that he already had his podcast out. He had stopped doing it, but he had like his shit out. So when I heard it, and I was like, "Hey, you got something here." And originally, Midnight at the Laundromat was supposed to be like, "Hey, man, we should try doing like a podcast, but with the sound that we have." But then that's when we're like, "Nah, let's just focus in on the music. Let's just do music."
So you guys have been mentioning that name. Is that you guys are a duo? You guys play together or you play separate?
No, we play separate.
We play separate, but we're like kind of like.
But we're, I mean, so where were we?
No. So I mean, I was asking, do you guys play as a duo or you're?
Yes.
Or you're individually? You guys play your own sets? Because I mean, right now you guys have it set up, and you're saying like you guys switch between each other. So how does that work for you guys?
You know what, bro? To be honest with you, I think the dynamic is still in the infancy stages, because like I said earlier, I was giving this guy props. Like I don't know if I would be having this conversation, this podcast right now, if not for him. So I feel like I don't know, bro. Like I feel like he's a fucking manager type of dude, but he can spin. Yeah. Like at the same time, like he's got other things in the works. Like he's working on. Like he can fucking he does things, bro. Like I don't care to do. Like speak to people like, hey man, I think when I met you, it was at the gallery, and I was like, hey, what's up, man? Nice to meet you. And I took off.
Went back to like,
and I took off. And,
because we were talking about.
And this is the dude that's like, hey man, like you need to network. And I'm like, bro, I mean, there's not much I need to say, man. Like I'm humble in that way. Like, where I'm like,
you came to hear me.
I'm just a DJ, bro. Like I'm not. No, I don't think people are here to hear me. I think people are here to hear the music. Yeah. I don't care. Like I'm just playing it. That's where my heart is in it, man. Like I don't care. Like you can have one person hear me or 100 or 1,000 or 1,000,000. Like I don't care. Like it's about the music for me. But I digress. Like I think it's still in the infancy stages, bro, because like he does his thing, like I do my thing. I'm a little bit more chill, like 90s hip hop, like boom bap hip hop. Like I'm about the feel. People tell me like, dude, like I don't know what, bro. Like you're chill,
that's
man.
That's a good chill.
Yeah, like you're chill. Like you if I hear you, I'm chilling. It is, bro. Like to me, I feel like the music is like backyard, red wine, you know what I mean? Like cigarette and bonfire type music, like something that you're chilling with, man. Like my dream, bro. Like my honest dream is to someday have somebody come up to me and be like, hey man, like me and my girlfriend had our first date with your mix. Something like that, bro. You know what I mean? Like, hey man, like you know what? Me and my fiance were gonna get married, and we were both nervous, and we were listening to your mixes before we went out. You know what I mean? Like that to me is
like I didn't want to talk to this girl until like I heard that.
Right, like I heard like on the first date with my wife, like we were
just about the memory, making the memory for somebody.
Like that's all I care about, dude.
Fucking being humble and shit,
bro. No, like all bullshit, but like
no, it's like that's respect.
Like
for
all the. I don't care about the name. I don't care about.
You just want people to have a good time.
I just want people to listen and be like, damn, like that was dope, or shit, that was fucking crazy. I met me and my girlfriend had our first date to your mix. Like that kind of shit. But as far as like what he and I do, like I mean, he's pushed me, man. I mean, I look at this guy more like, to me, like that's my manager, man. Like, that guy.
So when you guys play, do you guys see yourself as a team? But even though you're like a duo, you play your own set individually.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But do you have like a beat? There's like, okay, I'm gonna hit this beat and that's gonna switch.
Okay, well, go, bro. Go. What do you mean? What? Like, it's because, bro, this guy is like the lit, bro. Like he's playing for.
Like you're there to chill.
I'm doing the chill. He's there to get you fucked up.
I'm gonna get you just. Feeling a little bit
so
more
like I'm there, and like we're talking about Canadian. Like I'm there, I'm gonna walk. Like he's playing. I was like, you know what? I need a beer from Gus. Walk over there, get 2 beers, chill. Yeah. And then you start playing. Like, you know what? I need a 4-pack. I come back.
Yes, bro. Yes, exactly.
We're very yin yang.
You went from 2 to 4.
Yeah, we're very yin yang that way, man. Like I said, like at the beginning, it started off where I was like his manager. Like I was just pushing. Like this dude, like, hey, check my dude out. Check my, like, telling people, check this guy out. Like, it's different.
But then
different.
You knew how he was doing
it.
And
then, like I said, like, I used to DJ before, and then he kind of pushed me on that sense to kind of like, hey, well, you know, if you get a laptop, I'll give you this little mixer that I have. I was like, okay. So, like I said, I went to get a pawn shop. I have a laptop.
He bought that laptop, and I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but I was like,
damn it, I didn't actually do it.
But it's I think, like, as musicians, like I can relate to this part is just because like that's how when we used to play in a band, it's just like, dude, like it's not about like me fucking doing this or like where the drummer was. It's just like we were just like, hey, like let's bring everybody together, like whatever. I was like, well, yeah, we need a better guitar amp, so let's get a fucking like, fuck, it's just here. If we change the guitar, the amp's here, like we can play with this if he wants to play with it. And then Cesar like came in and was like, what the fuck he's doing?
Oh, you were in a band too?
Yeah, we're in a band.
We're in a
Okay,
band
so you guys
together.
are both musicians.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then you understand then.
Yeah, it's just like you want to push that people, because I honestly like I used to play guitar back in the day. That was the whole thing I used
What
to
do
play.
you
And
Huh?
What do you play?
I play guitar and I'm a singer.
Okay,
yeah,
cool,
but
cool.
he's like
You
professionally
do have a
trained.
nice voice.
He's a professionally
Thanks.
trained.
Really?
So yeah, he has a degree.
Well, I wouldn't say professionally trained, but I'm
you have a degree.
educationally trained. Yes.
That's the same.
Yeah, and I just grew up like playing like fucking pong and bullshit. Like that's how I learned.
Yeah, so that's how. Yeah, that's how.
it
And then
is.
like
Yeah.
with this band that we used
Yeah.
to play together, like I had to play bass, but he was like, hey, you need to fix this, and he will tell me like that's I always tell people like I give all my bass props to him, just because he like made me sit down like, hey, like change this
Stop
thing.
it.
Yo, you know it feels nice.
Stop
Come on, bro. You know it feels
We're the inspiration ones on this end, bro.
I can hear it. Like I
Yeah,
can hear it
it's
because
just
like,
like-
I've heard comments that you've made and comments that you've made, and I'm like, oh, okay, like cool.
Yeah, like
There's
they're in the
certain
same
things-
level.
Yeah, it's
but-
like
and then we're here like, yeah, we fucking just play around with shit.
yeah, bro, yeah.
I'm here to fucking drink and just play shit.
Just here.
And
You
maybe,
tell me what I gotta do.
I'll get a blow.
I mean, no, on that, like, yeah, like,
I have.
we're kind of like the same dynamic because
This is beautiful. Put it together.
we
man.
have that relationship as well where, like,
Where-
he kind of comes in when he needs to, and I come in when I need to, and it works the way it works. Because, yeah, when we were in a band, I was the more, I guess, musically inclined one. He's a fucking amazing artist, but I was more the musically inclined person. So when we were in a band, if there was something where he was playing and like I would hear like, hey dude, try this or try that, like it'll work better, it'll sound good or
it's
whatever.
Like, oh fuck, I have to fix like, and
Yeah,
it
so
made me
you-
like
But
it made me sit down and was like, okay.
The thing
I
was like,
get it.
and I think I always feel like that's why I like your guys' relationship, because I think a lot of times, especially in bands and stuff, it doesn't work a lot of times because there's people that have huge egos,
yeah,
and they
bro.
can't take someone telling them like.
Like, we get it, you've been doing this for years,
They think
but
like,
you
no,
need
I'm
someone
better.
to fucking
I
do
know
this.
this. You gotta
fuck
tell
all
me.
that.
But that's the thing that works with us, because I'd be like, look, dude, I'm not, no disrespect. Like, this, just try this. I
Same
promise
reason-
you, this is gonna work.
Yeah,
and
the
it's
same
the
reason
same.
like he does the audio for this because it's like
and
he
that's
knows.
how me and this guy
Yeah,
are,
and that's
bro.
what I'm saying. That's why, like, I like those relationships, and you can see it right away. That's why I was asking, like, you guys play together, play separate, because you hear and you see the dynamic that works between a
Which
a
that's
partnership.
how I met you guys. Like you were playing a Galeri,
Ow.
yeah. And I was just like,
Gallery.
I was talking to you, and he was playing. And I was like, this is fucking cool. And then like switch. I was like, what the fuck? Like he's like, hey, can you like hold me for a bit? I was like, cool.
Can you hold me for a bit?
No, like as he told me, I was like, hey, like hold your thought, and like I had to go play this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And then we, like, started thinking about
we're very
golf.
yin yang. We're very yin yang. Like he's like you said, he's very more the vibey stuff.
Yeah.
And then I'll bring you up, but
Like,
my up tempo
you
stuff
want people
is,
to party.
my up tempo stuff is gonna be.
His up tempo shit is
It's gonna be different.
It's like when
Like,
you
you
go
know
on
what
a
I mean?
date, he wants you to start you on a date, and
I'm gonna
want
end you off.
Yeah, you want you to smash.
But he might jump in to throw in like the real good
yeah, like
smashers,
don't
you know what I
don't
mean?
trip, man. Like
Like you're like slow it down.
Yeah.
make it
He'll bring
No,
you back down.
he sets the mood and he gets it going.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'll
and then
give
you're
you
like-
if I set him up, he knocks him down.
Yeah.
But see, bro, like my ego personally is not in the mix like that. Like
Yeah.
I'm like, whatever. I prefer you to do the 2 o'clock shit, the 2 o'clock in the morning shit. I prefer you to be like the closer for the night, because I don't care to be, man. That's
Well,
not.
that's the thing. That's the good thing. I think that's what makes it work. When you do not care who gets the star or who gets the notoriety. I will say that with us in the band that we were in, that was the issue for our demise. Yeah, I won't name names. We said this like 1,000 times, but that's the issue that always comes up. I hear in bands and partnerships and DJ duos. Like you always hear it that the issue is always like the ego's too big. From one or the other, the ego is too big and it doesn't make it work. So you have to find the balance. Like you want your partner, you want your boy to succeed. You want your boy to be the one, and it should be the other way around too.
sure.
They want you to get it, and that's what makes it work.
For sure, because there were times, bro, like no bullshit, like straight up, like there were times where I mean, I'm a practicing Buddhist, so I know that I'm like always feeling something and then looking at myself and saying, hey man, why you feeling that way?
Yeah.
Like why are you dealing with that shit? Like you should stop that, or what is that about? Like dig into it. And I know that there was times where I was like, hey man, wait a minute, slow down over there, But I would be like, wait, no, man, like if this motherfucker does something, he's gonna bring me. And if I do something, you better
You're
be
like,
for
yeah.
damn sure that I'm gonna bring this guy.
Yeah.
Because if somebody
That's
says,
like
"Hey
the
man,
badass.
I need you to be the like just the open DJ, just that chill shit, man. The cougars and the fucking gentlemen coming in to drink." I thought you'd like that. Like the cougars and the gentlemen's coming in, you know, the after work crew or whatever. And then this guy fucking finishes it off. Like I would tell them, like, "Hey man, look, you like this shit? Yeah."
You get the smooth talk and I got smashing.
Yeah, like, you like this shit? Yeah, dude, that shit's chill. All right, look. Got the guy with the same shit. A little bit more up tempo. I got a guy. You should get that guy. You know what I mean? Like, that's
what
me.
it is. Like, it's, for me, it's like, it's weird. Like knowing DJs is like, they always want to be the main guy. It's like, oh, I'm always playing here. But like seeing like a fucking duo is like, that's badass because you have like, it's not an amp to amp fight, but it's more like, let's fucking change the
Well,
mood
it's like you
and
said.
play around.
I mean, people want to be El Paso famous. I'm like, dude,
Fuck all that.
no one cares about that,
Bro,
man.
I don't care.
Fuck you,
I don't,
Andres.
bro. Like, if I go home, if I go home tonight and here and get like, say shit just gets wiped, right? They say, "Hey man, like that's it. The only thing you can do is DJ from your bedroom." Cool.
Yeah.
I'm
You're
good
still
with it.
having fun. Like,
I
you're
don't
still
care, bro.
enjoying it.
Like it's from my heart. What I do is from my heart. I don't do any of this shit for like my ego or like, oh, it's because I'm the DJ. Like, nah, I don't care, man. Like this guy can get all the notoriety as long as you let me just do what I do from 6 o'clock till 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock. Whatever.
So on that, Midnight at the Laundromat, where does that name come from?
Oh, that shit goes deep. I was in a well, the podcast I was telling you guys, I used to have a podcast.
Yeah.
I used to call it Escobar season. My last name is Escobar, so I used to say Escobar season. And then I had another couple of people come in that were helping me with it, like an ego type of thing that they were like, "Hey man, well, I don't know what we call it Escobar season when it's both of us." I'm like, "Well, whatever, bro. We call whatever." Like, and then I had another buddy that jumped in and was like, "Well, you call it Midnight At The Laundromat, man, because you're just talking everybody's shit, airing out everybody's laundry, dirty laundry." And I was like, "All right, cool." So then it just kind of stayed with that podcast. When that podcast died off and I couldn't keep the connection and keep the group going or keep the duo going, I just left it alone. But I held on to the name on SoundCloud. So then when we started doing our thing, like I started mixing, I was doing it as Midnight at the Laundromat, Esco, DJ Esco, another mix by Esco. And then I said, man, you know what? Esco was somebody that was a DJ 2004, 2003, 2002.
Yeah, like he's mixing bullshit there when it comes.
Yeah, like that's a different person, man. Like I'm not that person anymore. I can't be Esco. Like that was another human being that was living another life. And I mean, this guy kept going. He was like, "Yo, man, well, let's just keep it Midnight at the Laundromat. Let's just Midnight at the Laundromat, Midnight." I said, "Yeah, man, but I don't want to keep the Esco thing. Like I don't
need it.
I don't need that shit. That person is gone. He's dead. I'm not sure where to go with it. But I can't, I'm so out of the idea of having a name that I didn't want to do that. I was like, have a DJ
Separate
name.
name,
Yeah, fuck that. That's whack. You know, that's ego. Like that's the ego being the ego. Like, oh, this is my name. This is who I identify as. Like, I didn't want to do all that shit.
Yeah, because he's gonna change no matter what.
Right, because that person's always changing and I'm always changing. So I just said, you know what, man? I even told him, I was like, look, I'm sorry, bro. I think Midnight at the Laundromat is just right. Like, to me, that's just the name of what it is.
It's a cool name, dude.
Is it?
I'll
really?
say
Yeah,
that.
it is,
Like,
like-
hearing that name, I'm like, fuck, dude. That's actually a really good name.
Like I did an
Yeah.
honor and I was like, oh shit.
It has that. I feel like it has that factor. Where like, it just sticks in your head. Midnight at the Laundromat. Like, you don't think, because it's true. I would think about it, I was like, you would see those kinds of people that probably
Yeah,
you
like
want
the first
to
time I had an
appeal
apartment, I was like, I'm gonna go
is
to
when you were
Midnight,
at the
like,
fucking
it's
laundromat at midnight, and it has rhythm, it has rhyme. It sounds good.
Like you just want to chill there. It's like you're doing it wrong,
I'm
but
like,
you're still
fuck,
like,
god
fuck
damn it,
yeah,
man, our
dude.
name sucks. I want Midnight at the Laundromat.
But that's kind
Like
of
you get to the laundromat, you have some Whataburger in the midnight. It's like,
Yeah,
fuck yeah,
man.
like my sheets
Like-
are getting clean and I'm fucking
and
need
you know
something
what,
to
man?
badass jazz.
I thought about it like too, like you know how you're sitting at a laundromat and you're just looking at your laundry. You have nothing
Yeah,
else to
I
do
was
but
like-
listen
Yeah.
to music and look at your laundry.
Yeah,
spin,
because
spin.
what, like after like what 5 they stop the music there and like nobody's
Yeah.
there working, but you're still doing
Hey,
laundry.
you said
But
they're open 24/7.
And you have your
Yeah.
headphones, and I said, man,
That's
you
all.
know what?
Yeah,
Like that's
It sounds
shit.
dope. It sounds cool.
And I appreciate that, man, because I'm again, like I'm not into my ego that way,
Too
man. I'm
fucking
like,
humble,
"Oh,
man."
fuck all that shit. Like I don't care. But so then I told this dude one day, I was like, look, man, I think I've been riding with that for so long. Like I'm just gonna rock with it, man. And I don't think you even have a DJ name. You just go by Protege.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Protege.
Wait, why do you go by Protege?
So my story was
yeah.
so I've always been into music, but I didn't really get into music. Well, I don't know if you know. I used to be a Christian, like a devout Christian.
Ooh.
So I used to run like the lights and shit like that and stuff like that. And then I heard a DJ mixing Christian music, and I was like, well, shoot, like I've always been into music. I can probably jump on this, like this type of wave thing. So when I jumped on the DJ, like really DJing was when I was a Christian. So I used Prodigy as like a prodigy of Christ. Like I'm using this music to put his message out. Prodigy. So I've always just stuck with Prodigy. Like there's a thing like I always just stuck with it. And then my real name is Luis, but I'm a junior.
Okay.
So Jay, that's where Jay comes from in my name and my Instagram name. It's
That
like
was
Jay.
That's the first time I see your name.
Jay
Too.
the
Like,
Prodigy.
it's just
Like,
Jay. I just
put it
like Jay.
I really don't have any Jay. Everyone just calls me Jay. Like everyone that I mean is like, yo Jay, like what's up?
Because like when we met, it was like, hey, I'm Jay. Like,
Hey
oh,
man,
fuck,
that
like,
works.
yeah.
I mean, if it sticks, I think that's the important thing.
Yeah,
it
so
sticks, and people know
Do
who
we
you
have
are.
any
So I
like
mean,
that?
that's what makes sense. What?
Do we have any like that?
What do you mean?
You know me? Well,
No.
you're Cesar no matter what.
No, dude, we've been over. There's no nickname for me.
Yeah, I know.
There's
Yeah,
absolutely
see,
no
like,
nickname.
well,
Yeah, like
They-
with me,
they
it's
call
like
me
fucking
Junior.
like 5 different names.
The only name is the Cesarin, but I mean that comes
No,
out
yeah,
that comes
that's
out
when you're
like that
partying
comes
too
out
hard.
like only in the nighttime sometimes,
Oh,
you know.
when you're
No,
putting
yeah,
too
so-
hard.
so mine
Yeah,
just-
it's like because I was thought about it. Like
No, yeah.
I always go like AlexSix. Like
Yeah, so like
everybody
like
is
Midnight At The
it's
Laundromat was
Alexis.
supposed to be like we were gonna say
A group
duo
he
thing.
would put out Midnight At The Laundromat, but then he would put by Esco, so it would be like a mix
Oh,
by
okay.
him.
Got you.
Under Midnight At The Laundromat itself as a thing. So we had an Instagram at one time as
But
a
it's
group
like a
together.
group.
Yeah.
But then, like I said, that's when I started tickling into the music, and then it was like, okay, now I'm gonna start doing my own thing as together though. But now I'm gonna start playing with my own shit, and then that's when it's like,
It's
okay,
like,
then you
yeah.
can stay Midnight
No.
At The Laundromat, and I'll just be Jay.
Hey man,
But
it works.
it's a group that works. It's
Again,
just like-
whatever works,
Yeah.
works. I mean, there's nothing to it. I mean, that's the same thing with us. Like, we have the 6 feet under studios, but I mean, at the same time,
Like, we can
it's
bring
Alex
anybody
and
in.
it's Cesar. Like, we do our own individual things,
Yeah.
but we come together for this thing. And I mean, it works. You know, you do what you got to do to make it work.
It's a beautiful thing, man.
Yeah, when in doubt, always pull up.
Like,
I had to say that.
no, it works, bro. It works.
Hey.
One of these days, if we get through an episode
With sexual shit?
without any kind of sexual reference.
I think we hit a record without him saying sexual shit for the longest
No,
time.
that
Yeah,
was
well, you
seriously a
guys
record.
did. You guys did.
I kid you not.
Didn't we?
I kid you not. If you go to every episode, I guarantee you within
It's
the first
5
10
minutes.
minutes, 5 or 10 minutes, you will hear something about eating ass, pulling out, or strip clubs.
Eating
One
ass
of
is
the three.
different. Eating ass is different because it's the season.
It's the season.
Because it's not swampy. It's not hot out there.
Jesus
It's cold out
Christ,
there.
So you
Just
gotta
right
eat some
there.
ass.
It's lukewarm.
Yo, but we did discuss this, right?
What?
We're like, yo, I want to break a record. See how far we can go with this podcast.
Yeah,
See
we
what
did
we
say
can
that
do.
shit. I was like, I wonder what the record's gonna be, bro. We gotta break some kind
We
of
gotta
record.
do something.
You
to
broke
make
so
this-
many
to do-
records.
You broke a record. I mean, that seriously.
Like you're the first ones that
It
didn't
was
get
like
nervous at the beginning.
it was like 40
You're
minutes,
fucking
30,
talking
40
shit the
minutes
whole
in
time.
before he said anything.
Nah, man, we're
so.
about everything, bro. To be honest with you, we'll talk
Yeah,
about
like
everything.
even the same time when we met, it was like we were talking
Yeah, we were
about
bullshitting
like,
outside.
you just talking shit because I was smoking a cigar.
That's right. Was I talking shit about you smoking a cigar?
Yeah, it's like you're fucking like being a monkey. You're being Michael Jordan. I was like, dude, I just like
So
cigars.
I wanted to ask you real quick earlier. I saw you were scratching. Do you scratch too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't scratch much on the mixes, bro. I go back to the whole thing being about the music, but
Okay.
I don't really scratch much.
Do you ever go on vinyl, like just like switch?
That's where I started, bro. I was on vinyl. I used to have some like shitty turntables, like the kinds you get from your grandma.
Yeah, that's the ones.
Your grandma had turntables.
Like no, like the straight arm.
I was like, damn.
Yeah, you played it with a fucking vinyl.
Like the
player, that's
little,
it.
like it's just the first little like turntable. It's
And
just
you
to play
fucked
music.
up the whole. You fucked the needles like
Right,
oh
the needles,
shit.
right.
Fucked up every
Like,
time.
that's where I started, man.
Gotcha.
But I did like, and then I went to like belt-driven turntables, which are terrible. But it taught me how to have a steady hand, soft hand. And then
for the
when I
ladies.
finally got some Stanton direct drive tables, I mean, you just heavy hand, just boom, 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 just go at it. But like, yeah, man, I can scratch. I need to. It's harder with digital. I miss vinyl very much. But
Because you have that sense of like it's gonna hit here.
yeah, because you can
Perfect.
feel it. Like when you let go of vinyl, like you let go of the record, you're like, oh, it's different. You
I
can
will
shoot
say
it
that.
off.
Like, I never really
thought.
thought about it that much in terms of DJing. I mean, I'm not a DJ or anything like that. But we were talking to Alex, and he brought it up too. He was like, "It's crazy." He was showing us some video of some I forgot what DJ it was, but he was scratching, and he was like,
And
"Yeah,
they,
dude,
like,
like they
fucking
feel
changed
the
records.
vinyl." And I was like, "You know what? That's true." The way that I guess a guitarist or bassist feels where the frets are, and they kind of know. I guess it's the same way with the DJ and the vinyl. Like I never thought of it. I was like, that's fucking crazy, man.
That's the other thing I want to pull to you guys. So I have this vinyl that it's a punk band, but they play video game music. Mm-hmm. Their whole thing with the video game music, they play the song that like they're playing Mega Man 2.
They play the soundtrack.
Yeah, they play the soundtrack. But if the guy, one of the fucking band members, is the guy playing the game. So if he dies, they have to play the sound for Mega Man.
Shit.
They play Mega Man 2. That's the vinyl that I have. So if I give you this vinyl with the Mega Man, like the whole soundtrack with them playing it, so will you guys be able to like fucking like, okay, you know, I feel this fucking, I'm gonna change it.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, I wanna do that shit.
How many?
Oh fucking.
How
Like
many?
we have three.
We have like
fucking
3 so
things.
far, right? Like
Yeah.
What?
we had to do some punk shit.
Oh, it was just
Yeah,
two.
the punk shit, but it came back to the
Bro,
us running.
I mix harmonically, so I go with like.
I'll tell you, bro. If anybody's gonna get it, it's gonna be this dude.
Yeah.
If anybody's gonna get it, it's gonna
Like,
be
if
him.
Well, I just brought that one up because I was curious. Like, there's emo nights and all they play is the punk music, and they'll just play the track straight, and you hear hip hop. And I mean, obviously, mixing is a huge part of like you hear all the different beats, you hear the and you find a way to mix it. I've just always been curious to see bring something on different ends of the spectrum. Bring a fucking punk rock track. Bring a fucking hip hop track and find a way to make them one.
I was doing that earlier with some Christmas music.
Yeah, we're doing
Yeah.
Christmas music.
Yeah.
Also, too, I've been interested in that with country music, bro.
Country music would be
So
dope
like
too.
good country
Yeah,
music.
so like, of course, like I enjoy country music. Like I do.
Wait, what kind of country? Like
no, it's
new-
country music. I enjoy country music.
He's all Taylor Swift.
Wait. What kind of country music? Like Garth Brooks? Like
Yo,
what kind
Garth
of country music?
Brooks, yo, anything,
Yeah,
anything,
George Strait.
anything
The
banging
Boss.
country, I'll fuck with.
I fuck with the old country
So,
music. This
Yeah,
new
old
country music.
yeah, new country
Yo,
music
so
is
I've been
bullshit.
Whiskey Dicks, and like I see it, and like I'm
We
looking
play
at the
Whiskey
DJ,
Dicks.
and it's like, all right, like this guy's like, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
imagine if you really had a DJ up there, like really fucking like mixing
No,
some
that's what I'm
shit,
saying. That's
but
what
like
I'm
really pumping
Well,
up for
like it's
country
even
music,
like when we used
scratching and shit.
the one time that we had to play Whiskey Dicks as a emo band
yeah, we
in
did
Mexico.
we did a show at the Whiskey Dicks in New Mexico. They had an emo night, and the guy asked us to play it. It was
like,
interesting, man.
We
I'll
were
say
surprised
that.
because like you see Whiskey Dicks and it's like
Yeah.
everyone was like, you just want to fucking
Yeah.
talk about my fucking
Whiskey
Ford
Dicks
150.
is a good little center event, I guess, a little event.
But it was
place.
just like when we played the show, like even the guys like, dude, like you guys like, fuck you guys.
But I mean,
It
I'll
was
say that.
fun.
Like, I think that's the thing I always kind of like want to look for, because I mean, I
we
always
got
like it when you
wireless.
hear different genres that you don't expect to work, and there's a DJ
But,
that makes it work, or there's a musician that makes it work. I think that's the beauty in it
But
to me.
I think with us, we had that difference that we invest so much in wireless because like we were like in the mosh pit. Like I was playing the bass in the mosh pit. And then the other guitarist that we had, like he was also following me. Like we're just fucking like, we're not even on the stage anymore. Like we're just there like running around with everybody. Like fuck yeah. Like we're talking about like emo bush, like being Zappa. Like we're start fucking like rocking with you guys. Like people hit our instruments. Like fuck yeah. They're like, oh yeah, like we're playing this shit.
That's
you know this.
crazy, man.
Then
Hell
we
no.
start playing like Britney
sure.
Spears bullshit.
We see like we see the DJs like in like we see DJs in sets, so there are people surrounded by them, and like my claustrophobia was like fuck. I had that people around me, man. No, man. Like, I can have people around me, like my people. Like it would be like this dude, most likely just him. But like to have like that many people around me, and then like everybody
Dude,
that close
that-
to like my
that's-
shit.
that's
like,
a-
he was the only one that would stay on stage.
That's how I am with shows now too.
Yeah,
Like I
yeah.
used to be like of course 19, 20-year-old Cesar fucking at an all-time low Peace Surveil show in the front in the crowd in the mosh pits.
Yeah, and then, like, it's
but
me,
now
like,
I'm like
fucking
fuck no,
walking
dude.
around.
I'd rather be in the back, getting to watch the show, getting to listen to it, just chilling, drinking a beer, relaxing.
Yeah.
I don't want to be with kids. I want to be in the back.
My music is for you, man.
Hey,
You just want to show that?
I'm
Fuck
just saying,
yeah.
man. You like to go to bed. You like to take naps. You don't mind.
But that's
taking
what I'm
a
saying.
nap.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like the thing, and it's crazy when you said it that way too, because we've always said that too. Like I don't like to go to the bar to get drunk. I like going to the bar to hang out,
Yeah.
talk to people,
Yeah.
just chill. I'm not the one that wants to be in the loud music, the club, and all shit. I did that. I'm done with it. Like that's not for me anymore. I like just hanging out, and that's the cool thing about it.
That's me, bro.
Yeah.
You see, that's him.
That's me.
There is a time for that, though. I will say that. I do like to get fucking crazy every now and then.
Yeah, but even at that, like if you,
That's what
like,
you call him.
well, you said this, like, I don't put out. This dude puts out way more than I do. I'm very just iffy about putting on my shit, and that's just because I don't know. It's just me.
Infancy, man.
Yeah, it's just me.
He's just starting, bro. He's just
but
picking
yeah, like
it up.
my up-tempo shit's not as crazy as you think it is. Like it's still like within the round of you enjoying yourself, not too crazy, but you're gonna have an ass backed up on you at least for sure.
Hey, man, no one's gonna complain about that.
You know what they're complaining on here?
Maybe. I don't know. Depends who it is.
It depends. They're still also surprised they haven't been to a
Depends
breast
if
bar
you go
here.
to Teddy's or if you go to.
Yo, I heard about Teddy's.
Oh, Teddy's.
I heard Teddy's is like a cooler
Dude.
place.
It is.
I've never been there.
It is.
But I've heard.
It is.
Yeah.
Teddy's. So back in the day, when we didn't have money to go fucking go to college. You're going to college. He's like, dude, like I don't have money.
Ramen's all day.
Fuck, dude, like I was just, I paid out of the pocket. It's just like fuck, I want a beer. I want a fucking drink. I love whiskey.
Oh.
Like fuck, like I want a good whiskey.
You
I
like
want
that
a-
Texas whiskey?
Dude, I've been to the whiskey tour. Ooh, in Kentucky.
My brother told me that Texas whiskey is really good.
It's good.
He likes to drink that straight.
Ooh, I'll do it. I like.
Damn.
He likes it.
Like straight, like
That's
ice,
hard.
like just like with a cube of ice. Or
Yeah,
just
you
straight?
have
That's
to
hard.
take it.
That's
Bro,
No,
hardcore,
you
man.
drink
that
have to
shit
take it
just-
neat.
Yeah, he'll drink it neat. It just straight
Whiskey's
up.
supposed to be neat.
I'll say that, man.
I don't drink like
That's
that,
the
bro.
one thing I
That's
can't do yet.
I drink whiskey neat and
I
moonshine.
try to whenever we have cigars and it brings out the whiskey. Like I'll take a sip. I'm like, fuck, man, this is
Right,
it's
bro.
hard.
I think that's how I'd be too. Like, yo, I barely got into
Dude,
craft
like,
beers.
I fucking love moonshine and whiskey.
I barely started drinking beers, bro.
Dude, you drink anything. It doesn't
I was about
matter.
to say, I see you, bro. I see your shit. You probably drink anything.
Yeah, no.
You're,
Well,
you're one of those guys that's like free beer is the best beer.
Well,
I would never take a pussy beer.
That's such a lie. Don't start with
think I
that
pussy
shit.
beer. Yeah, I
You
think I
drink
pussy
it.
beer.
Don't
what's a
lie.
pussy beer?
It's a
what is
shoulder
pussy
beer.
What's a
A
pussy
shoulder
No,
beer?
he's
A
talking
shoulder
about
beer.
like Dos Equis, Modelo, shit that's just water.
I don't like that shit.
You don't like that shit either, bro.
No, yeah,
Like,
but like
when
don't
it's
say
there,
don't
when
say you
it's
don't
there,
drink
I'm
it
gonna
because you
drink
drink
it.
it.
I
You
won't even
drink
drink it
it.
if it's there, bro.
Stop it.
I'll drink it when it's there.
Yo, you wanna go back? You wanna go to Redoso?
Shit.
Let's go Redoso, bro.
Where do we go back to Redoso?
Because you sitting here acting like that. I hate you, fucking beer snob. You're a goddamn beer snob. You know it's true, bro.
What do you mean?
Dude, like the whole problem, like with me, like the whole problem is because a lot of my friends like own breweries. And I was just like, dude, like I'm always hanging out there. I'm like, there's a brewery that I used to hang out a lot. He's like, dude, like we found this beer that we brewed the first day that we got here, and I was there because I know him before that. And that beer was trash. It was the worst beer. And they know.
I really thought he was about to say it was the best beer.
No,
ever. I
no,
really thought he was about to say.
No, like they
Best Pilsner
even
ever.
they even said it's like this is our worst beer. 2 years later, like one of his workers is like, hey, like I'm cleaning the back, I'm cleaning the fridge, I'm cleaning kegs. It's like, hey, there's this beer called Vaquero. And like we had the moment where like me, the brewery owners, look at each other, and his girlfriend was a friend of mine. We look at each other, it's like, oh, fucking trash beer.
Yeah.
Like fucking like put it on the tap. Let's just try it out.
Yeah.
That was the best fucking lager.
See, that's what I was
there.
waiting for, bro. That's
That
what
was
I was
the best lager. No,
That's what I was waiting for.
no. Wait, this part. Like,
Look, again, the man has very high tolerance
That's
and
what
he
I was
just
waiting
likes
for, bro.
alcohol.
Yeah, no,
So you
yeah,
can't, as much as like he does some good beers and shit, you can't ask him because he will drink whatever.
no, but like the one thing is just like, dude, like it was trash when we tried it. Like it took 2 years, and then
Fermented, bro.
yeah, for sure. And then it was a quarter keg. It was a quarter keg.
Yeah.
We spent the night there. Like I woke up in the morning, like it was fucking 8:30 in the morning.
Wait,
So
you actually slept?
we slept there.
Drinking it?
Yeah, we
All
slept
night.
there drinking. Like nobody else. Like if you knew us, you were drinking that beer
You were
with us.
in, but you guys just drank that all night.
Yeah,
It was that good.
it's just like
It was there, bro.
But it's like,
He's like, no, it was the only.
No,
that was the
no,
only thing that was there.
It was there.
It was
it was
there.
there, but we didn't. He was like, I'm not gonna put like. There's one keg left, like a quarter keg left.
Why would you put it out? Yeah.
Yeah, it's like why were we
Oh, okay,
we
okay,
were
so you
just
guys tried
getting
to kill the
into people,
keg.
like knew each other. But like we woke up, like I woke up at fucking 8:30, and we just like we ran out of this keg. So I opened their sour, which is a pomegranate sour beer, and like the owner woke us like looks at me, it's like, serve me one. Like he didn't even judge me. Like it's like fucking 8:30 in the
He
morning.
didn't even judge me. Yo, that's what happened to us on our fucking creativity retreat.
Yeah, it was like that's how we did it.
Creativity.
Like even the day that we went out to Ridoso, it's like I went out for a run, and the first thing when we got back and everybody was eating breakfast, like I'll have a morning beer.
Yo, when you guys went out there, what are you guys drinking?
Everything.
Oh, fuck,
No,
dude.
I mean, what?
I don't remember.
Did you guys have you guys checked out Lost Hiker? Shout out to Lost Hiker.
That's her. We had.
Lost Hiker.
Shout out to Lost Hiker. Right? Those
We
are
had
awesome
it,
out there.
I think we had some of that.
Yeah,
didn't we?
well, you stay there, and me and Michael were looking for a cigar shop. Also, looking for a cigar shop in Ridoso, you ain't get shit.
No,
I mean, we don't.
There's
You would
only
think they
there's
would.
only three. Only three.
I mean, that's good
What?
amount for.
No,
I was gonna say,
no,
Ridoso's
wait,
not that
wait,
big,
wait.
so I mean,
The
I
first one we
think
got-
three is
the
kind of
first one we
good.
got
Stop being
to-
picky, bro.
The first one we got to, the first one we got to, fully closed.
Okay.
They don't sell anymore.
Oh.
Second one, we get there like it's a random house.
This is like the dude.
No, like for sure, it's a fucking house. It's like, oh, we don't sell anything with tobacco. It's just weed.
What?
It's like we want cigars. We're looking for cigars.
we have
I mean,
blunts.
I'll take the
We
weed
have
too.
blunts.
No, and they were like,
I'll take
oh,
five.
like, cause, but like Cesar did something else the night before. I was like, can we get a disposable weed? I was like, oh, you need a medical one for that. For the
Yeah.
disposable one, not
Yeah.
anything else. Like
Yeah,
just
for
the
dispensaries
disposable.
and shit like
Yeah,
that, yeah.
like, you need- it's like, oh yeah, no, fuck it. So we went to the other one. We get there, it's a brewery.
Yeah.
They only have 2 cigars. Like, how the fuck you call yourself a cigar shop?
Yeah.
It's like,
Oh,
come on.
God.
Lost Hiker's our spot. That's where we're usually at.
Lost Hiker's good. Something about their beer, bro, fucks me up.
Yeah. Something about their beer, but it's pretty good when we go out there.
The green, don't get me. The green chili with a red beer is good. By itself, it's trash.
What do we have? I'm a stout dude when I go out there.
West of Weird is what I had up there.
Yeah.
I had West of Weird, and then you had their.
I try everything, bro. Usually when we go out
You're
there.
like, when you're gonna go to a brewery, you gotta fucking do the flyer.
Yeah, bro. I mean, like I said, they've always been good to us every time we go up there. So they were kind of like, we all. Have you seen that shit that they have on the wall? That buy a buddy
Yeah.
a beer.
Yeah.
Yo, we pitched that to Gus. Yo, we pitched that to Gus. Like, yo, that'd be a great idea.
Gus, you need to do that.
Buy a buddy a beer, bro. How dope is that to go in there knowing that your name's on the fucking board?
Fuck yeah, bro.
And your bro bought you a beer.
That would feel good to me, bro. Like it feels good when I went
Dude,
there. Like,
that's,
hey
the
man,
thing, that's the thing we're working on right now. We're
Yeah.
making our own beer with Gus.
Oh,
Trying to.
shit.
Trying to. Still trying to.
let's not-
We're finding the flavor.
Let's not jinx anything yet, but
We're finding the
Dude,
flavor.
that's
We're
awesome,
finding
bro.
the flavor.
Look, I one day want to have a Midnight at the Laundromat beer, bro.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
Hey man,
How badass is it? Like, hey,
Keep
we're
trying.
doing it,
Yeah.
Like I imagine a Midnight at the Laundromat beer, and I think of a stout or a good IPA.
Yeah.
Same thing.
yeah, I think which one are we, we're doing a porter.
We were in a porter because like me and him, like I'm a big stout guy.
Yeah,
I love fucking
we
stout.
we like
I'm a stout guy,
stouts,
too.
and then it's gonna be like what we were talking about making like a vanilla bean.
Man.
Because he likes coffee, so we're like, well, that goes well with the porter. But I like sweet stuff, so we're like that would probably go really good together.
Ooh, that would go good together.
So we're gonna see if it works.
Yeah, like yesterday when we were hanging out with me and Gus doing the mural, and he was like, "Dude, I found the perfect name for the beer." I was like, "What?" And then he said it today. It's like, "How will you fucking write that?"
Yeah.
Yo, you know what you would do? Parenthesis, male moan. Parenthesis. That's it.
But imagine like someone to go in and buy it,
And the picture of you.
Can I get the
It's just like me drinking.
parenthesis,
Like,
mail
exactly, bro.
and parenthesis?
Dude, that'd be dope. I think I would ask for it that way. Yo,
Can you write it this way?
what is that male moan in parentheses, man?
like, wait, you didn't do it? You can get it.
Dude, I think that shit would be dope. Yes, bro, I would do it to him. Well, let me hear your moan.
I mean, I can actually say that'd be kind of funny. It's before somebody's gonna order, I'd be like, no, you have to do it. That's the you can't say
You
it.
cannot
have to
order
do
this
it.
beer
Tell
by
me what
saying
you want.
you
I
have
want the
what
mail
you
mode.
want.
Like no.
Like,
You can't say it.
Like you want an old jeller? Old jeller? You want a fucking scenic drive? Cool.
Yeah.
You want to?
You gotta say like.
Tell me what you want. You want to? What? What do you want? What? I don't hear it.
We'll work on the marketing once we get the beer down, but nah, we'll
Yeah,
see.
we have to work on
That's
it.
a hell of an idea.
We'll see what
We have to
happens.
work on
That's a
it.
hell of an
No,
idea,
it's all
Gus.
of us work into it. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's the whole thing we say. Like we have to work into it. And we have to fucking do it.
Yeah, no, we
Like,
tell them we'll do it, and if we have to make it, we'll make it. If you need me to clean kegs,
If I have to-
kegs, I'll clean the
if
keg.
I have to put my dick in it, I'll put my dick in it.
God damn it, man.
Yo, did you ever see that episode of The Office?
Which one?
The one where they have a Chinese energy drink?
Dude, did you know that Bob Ross has an energy drink?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
What's it called?
It's Bob Ross Happy Smiles.
No.
Yeah.
You can find it on Amazon.
Best energy drink alive.
You've tried it.
I'm just kidding. No, I
Oh,
haven't tried it.
No, I want to buy that shit for us.
You
It's like,
should.
Come on.
Just
Dude,
try it.
that'd be something to try.
Like that.
Fuck,
What does
man.
it taste like? You know what? Like a happy little tree.
Like a happy tree.
Like a happy little tree.
Little mistakes. Happy mistakes. It's like a happy mistake.
Yeah, it's like a happy little cloud. If
Oh, we kill someone. Don't worry about it. The happy tree is happy.
Happy cheese.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. Fuck.
Yeah, we just go everywhere.
Yeah.
Dude, there's another energy drink that I was surprised it was actually real. It's called Pussy.
Of course.
Of course you would. know that.
No. The best thing is vegan.
It's vegan.
How the fuck
Well, I mean,
would you make
Pussy-
an energy
Pussy,
drink?
technically,
pussy is
eating
natural.
pussy is vegan.
It's vegan.
I'm just saying.
I
But,
would
like,
agree.
I just wanna see the
So the
reason.
next time I go to it, no.
Say it, bro. I need you to
The
say it now.
next time I go to a vegan restaurant, they're like, "You're not vegan." Well, it's on Fridays and Saturday nights, I'm vegan.
Right.
Why are you eating
Those are my pussy eating.
Those are my pussy eating days.
Yeah.
Like,
Those
come
are
on.
days that, I ask my lady to take a shower.
Take a shower in the morning.
Because it's going to get nasty. That's when she
good.
knows. Because when I tell babe, go take a shower. She knows. Please.
She knows.
It's
Hey,
going to be dirty.
Go clean it up.
I'm about to dive in.
It's so natural, baby. So natural.
shit. Alright.
So fucking natural.
So before we wrap up here, what do you guys see as the next step for Midnight at the Laundromat?
Said the bloach.
You know what, bro? To be honest with you, the next step, I don't have a next step, man. I don't believe.
Where do you want to be in it? You just want to chill and
I just want to
fucking
share.
play
I
good
just,
music.
I just want to share music, man. Like no bullshit. Like no.
That's the best thing. You
Like
want to
it's
play all
not.
that
It's
fucking
not
shit.
even like not because we're doing a podcast, not because nothing. Like honestly, man. Like I don't. I just want to share it. I don't care. If I get a listener out of you or get a listener out of you, and you guys hear like next week or whenever I put a next mix out, like that's all I want to do, man. I don't care about nothing else.
Yeah.
If there's a next step, I'm just happy there is a next step. If I can do something more with it, then I'm happy with that. But honestly, man, like I don't have anything.
Not even being the DJ at the strip club?
Oh, it's Jay.
I would do it, bro. I would do it. I would find a way to play like the music that we play for strippers. Yeah, I play the best damn song like of all time, Rodeo.
Right? That's the top song. Rodeo
Yeah.
in slow motion.
Yeah, I would play those two songs back to back all the time. All day. That's it.
That's crazy.
Would you, Jay?
Shoot, I don't know, man. I have I guess I'm more. I like he said. I'm more into like everything that's going on right
Hyping
now.
up.
Yeah, everything that's going on. I'm more into it. I'm
have
just,
yourself
yeah,
fun,
bro. I'm just
though.
taking shit little by little, man. Like to be honest with you, like I'm following this guy right here. Is like as much as he says that I've helped him, he's also helped me out with just getting back into like the roots of doing shit. Like you know what I mean. So that and then working on a podcast, bro, as well. So that also as well
Hey
coming
man,
up. So
if we're doing it, it's fucking easy as shit. So
working on
anybody
working on,
can
working
do
I
on
it.
heard this
something.
shit. This shit's fucking
Yeah.
all the
Podcast,
way.
yo, I don't know
yeah.
if I'm gonna go podcast, radio station type, like just because of all the sounds that we have. I really want to put it like out music a lot too. Like you know what I mean? A lot of our
You know
sounds.
what, bro? I would very much prefer that, man. If this guy was to tell me like, hey, just come play music while I talk shit, or I talk to people, or
You want
whatever.
to talk shit anytime, dude?
Yeah, so
cool.
Yeah, we're like, and also like he said, like we have no inspiration. We have no like we want to be here. We want to be at this club. Like we just like you said, we take. You want us to play somewhere, we'll play. Like
Well,
you
we gotta run now and play.
Like, yeah, like you hit us up, we'll be there. Like it's nothing like you know,
You're not like selective about.
Yeah,
like,
we're not trying to
like,
be that.
do that shit.
We're not trying to play at the hottest spot that's popping right now. We're just.
Where you at? It's like I don't care. Like I'm gonna play this shit.
I'm fucking playing up there on Scenic Drive, bro. Like that's what we're gonna.
You want
be
to
at.
second drive and smash?
Yeah, Scenic Drive is I'll set the mood for you if you want while you're up there.
We will not smash.
You want to smash?
You know,
He and I will not smash.
You want to like pump it, but not
we're not
smash.
smash, but I'm saying like I said, like we had those ideas.
Yeah, man, we've thought about doing like
Just
live streams.
pulling
like,
up, bro.
Like, yeah, just that's what we did when we went on that romantic trip when we went up to
romantic trip to Reynosa
Ski
together.
Apache. And we found that
You
spot.
guys play some golf.
And we found that spot where we
that
just
nice
play
view.
music. And we
Yo,
just,
we didn't tell about the Grizzlies Bear spot. That's the only spot we didn't tell.
What's that? I wanna hear
this
it.
fool.
Ooh,
Bro,
we got
like,
time for
we're
that
trying to
shit.
find a spot like so I could just pull up and play, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, "Look, man, we gotta find this spot. Like, we gotta go up there. Let's go up there." And I'm like, "All right, cool. Let's go. Cool, let's go." So we get up there, and he's like, "Nah, man, I don't like this spot." And I'm like, well, we go to another spot, and he's like, "Nah, this is not the one." I'm like, "Nah, me neither, bro. I don't like it." So then we find this other spot, pull over. This motherfucker, bro, he walks out he walks just like 5 feet into the wilderness, you know what I mean? 10 feet into the wilderness. Okay, 20 feet into the wilderness. And he sees this tree that's been like mauled by a bear. By a bear, for sure. Like it's all fucked up. And he's like, "Hey, man, we need to get out of here." What? He's like, "There's a bear around
going
here."
on a run?
And I know it, man. I just feel it. I could feel it. And I was like, "Really? You feel that there's a bear around here?" For sure. Like, let's get out of here. Wait, seriously. Let's go back up to that other spot that we saw. Like, all right, fine, man. So we're driving up, and he's just like, "Hey, man, like, I'm not bullshitting you. I'm not bullshitting you. I really felt like there was gonna be a bear."
He was waiting for the bird coming in the
Let me
back.
set it up though. Like, okay, so we pull into this spot, and it's one of those spots where like there's a hill right there, but you can't really see what's on the other side of the hill. More or less, it's pretty much what's coming on the other ends of the hill. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then, yeah, like he said, I walked in up on top of the hill. I look over to the corner and I see a tree. It looks like, that tree looks like it's been molded. Like it's been fucked up from like a certain portion, like on the way down. Like, you know what I mean? So my curiosity asked, like, wait, let me go see what's up. So I go and I touch it, bro, and just the feeling of touching it, like
It got real.
Touching the tree, it got real. Like I was like, whoa. And as the way of turning around from touching the tree, bro, I see fucking shit on the floor. Doesn't look fresh, but it's shit.
Warm enough.
You're
Warm
like,
enough.
yeah.
Wait, how warm? Like, why
there
do you
was-
know how warm it is?
There was definitely something here.
Yo, so many questions. Why you knew how warm it was?
Look it up on YouTube, bro.
Yo, if this dude will tell you, I know a little bit about a lot of stuff. So I knew enough.
Hey, that's how I said it. When in doubt, always pull out.
I knew enough, so that's when I come back. I was like, "Hey, bro, I think a bear has been around
A
here."
bear just took a dump.
And I don't think
someone's
this is a good
getting
spot because we wouldn't be able to
roached
see this
after
motherfucker
this
if he
shit.
came after us. So that's when we moved up a little higher. So yeah, bro. Like I said, like we'll play anywhere, bro. Like we found that spot. That was a good jam spot we found in Ritos. Like we said, Ritos is our getaway, man. That's where we get away to clear our heads.
Everybody's got away now here.
Yeah. I mean, recently, we went up there like how many times this year? Fuck,
Bro, I think that's everybody and their moms. Like, everyone's been trying to get away from the city. Like, that's where everyone's gone.
Yo, I feel bad.
Shout out to everybody's though.
I think I've gone out there like 3 times also this past year.
I feel like when I go to the checkpoint, they look at me like shit because I'm from El Paso. Like when they tell you, where you coming from? El Paso? They're like, you fucking bastard.
Like, it's like, why you're
bringing that bullshit over
You're
here.
part of the problem.
You are the problem.
I was like, but,
Stay home.
But you want to smash with this mix?
Right, yo, but check this mix out.
You're smashing tonight, motherfucker.
Shit.
But yeah.
Well,
Yeah, we have a lot of shit to do now. We gotta run
Yeah, we gotta run
and play some badass
and play some
mix.
badass mix while this dude runs.
look,
I guess we're gonna have to do it
I just
together.
need you
'cause I'm
guys
not
to
gonna
find
let
a way
my
to
boy-
mix, whether it be Tupac and My Chemical Romance,
See, that's what I'm saying. We got
or
that.
fucking
Send it to me.
Jay-Z and maybe, or no, not Jay-Z. I actually would like Eminem and maybe some like Pierce the Veil. Find a way to mix that shit together.
Send it to me.
That would be my fucking running mix right there.
Send
I
it
can
to
already
me.
hear it.
Send it
I will
to
send
me,
it to you. I will send you links. I'll be like,
yeah.
look, this is what I want.
Yeah.
We're gonna get super. Oh fuck, we have
Something.
to record that
Make
shit.
something happen.
Nah, bro, for real, send it to me.
I'll send it to you.
I'll
send it to
work
you.
on it.
Then we-
Even if I can do
we
just
still
a
have to-
song, I'll figure out a way.
And then we'll come back for another part with that mix ready.
Yeah, we're gonna fucking do this shit. Dude, like,
be
I don't, like, whenever you want to come to this show, we're fucking
Just
open for you.
Okay, we're coming back. Here's a mix now.
That'd be dope, dude. That'd be dope.
Yeah, we're doing like more shit coming to this shit.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, I mean, thank you guys for joining us today. Appreciate you
we
taking
went
time
up
out of your
here.
day to being here with us.
Thank you guys.
Real quick,
man,
Alex, you want to
thank
go
you
ahead
guys.
and mention our
Shout
sponsors?
out to Old Sheepdog. Look at our
Yes.
3900
Gus.
Rosa Avenue in Paso, Texas.
Gus, my man.
Wow.
Shot see you, bro. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut
Your
you
numbers
off.
like.
I was saying 3900 El Paso, Rosa Avenue. Fuck, Rosa Avenue. Fuck, that's right.
79905.
Yeah, 79905. It's right there on the Barrio, Lincoln Park.
Yep.
Just fucking grab some beautiful beers. He has 8 beers on tap. Don't fucking be a bitch. Don't be a culo. And grab a beer, motherfucker.
Support local.
Yeah.
Gotta go grab a beer from
Also,
Gus.
shout out to Fernando at Vitolas, 216 West Franklin, El Paso, Texas,
Mi friend.
79901, right across the baseball stadium. Grab a cigar, motherfucker, because that cigar is going to be tasty. 360 cigars. Don't play around. They have the taste for you. Because you want to smoke a cigar, you want to chill with a good whiskey or a beer, and you want to enjoy some good podcast, some good music, even coming out from us and coming from Jay and Jeremy, because you know Laundromat's always open. It's open at midnight.
Definitely at midnight.
Always it is.
And as always, guys, please be sure to check us out at 6feetunderstudios.com, where you will find links to all of our streaming platforms. Again, that includes our YouTube, our Spotify, and our Apple Podcasts, as well as our Instagram. You will find links to all of that on there, so you guys can go ahead and be sure to follow us and see what we got going on and what we're up to. Both me and myself, Alex, individually, as well as together at 6 Feet Under Studios. We will also always have a local spotlight on our website for any person that we got coming on the show, anybody that we're working with. We always like to feature our local people. Again, we're very much about supporting local. We want to make sure everybody goes out and supports local. Especially today, it's actually Support Local Saturday, Black Friday weekend. So make sure you guys are supporting them, especially right now during COVID. We always know that the local guys are the ones who are getting hit harder the most. So make sure you guys are supporting local as much as you possibly can. Again, thank you to Jay and Jeremy for joining us today. Midnight at the Laundromat. We really appreciate it. Anything you guys want to shout out before we go ahead and take off?
Big shout out to Diego. Big shout out to Alex. Big shout out to Old Sheepdog. Big shout out to you guys for having us here and having us on your podcast. Thank you guys very much.
Anytime you want to
Namaste
come
to
in
y'all,
this
man.
Yeah, ditto, same. Everyone that's been, everyone that has, like I said, Diego, everyone that has been giving us the platform to be able to share our music. Thank you guys, everybody. Our wives, too. Before they get mad, shout out to our wives. Love you guys for also supporting us through all this, too. But yeah, thank you guys to you guys, man, for giving us this spot to be able to share a little bit of our story.
For sure.
And like we said, you might hear a mix.
Yeah.
A part of it, legally, we have to do a part of it. But you're going to hit links for those
Yeah.
things. for
Again,
those music.
we'll share links to their mixes. We want to make sure
On
you
the
guys check
website.
them out and see what's going on with them. But again, thank you guys for listening. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and also share with all your family and friends. Get the word out about 6 Feet Under Studios as much as you possibly can. And we'll see you guys next time.
And don't
Spread the
forget,
word.
stay hard out there.
Spread the word, tell a friend.
Thank you.